finally here to do my rebranding. I said I was gonna do it for a long time. I done got behind the table. Finally getting ready to talk to y'all about some video recording. I am Flip the Video Guy. Been doing this since forever. And what I'm gonna do is kind of go down memory lane a little bit with a little bit of the equipment that I've put my hands on over the years. Now this is stuff I just dug up that I had, you know, in a closet over here, closet over there. This has been a long time coming. You know how you say I'm gonna do it. I'm finally doing it. Rebranding the channel. And what we're gonna talk about on this channel is I feel like I have an unorthodox way of shooting, putting together movies, short films, and things of that nature. So I'm going to pass some of my ideas, my tips and tricks on to you guys, whoever may find something useful out of it. And I'm used to just making things work, you know what I mean? So a little softbox up here, I just make stuff work. See this right here? Yeah. But do y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? This was awesome back in the days. Before I used this camera, I actually had that. Before this, I was using VCR cameras, like VCR tapes, real deal VCR tapes. And just to show you, I used to cut from one VCR and another one playing together into a third VCR. And when I got the time, I just want you to go ahead and see this because this is awesome. Just to still have a high 8 and a digital 8 camera.
Time passed and I took too long. So now you're back with your trifling ex-man. You move your stuff back home. Had to hear that stuff from out in the streets. I had to hear that news from one of my peeps and had me losing some sleep.
For me, I can't believe my wife still let me have all this stuff without giving me a hard time. I moved up from cutting VCR to VCR to this. See that right there? I tell you how long I've been doing this. And you would take your devices, cameras, whatever you would, plug them in, just like that, and then you would just shift back and forth, right here, boom, from one VCR to the next VCR, and it would all mix down. You could color correct, all that good stuff, all that's built in. Used to love this thing. Yep. But like I said, I moved from that to this. But before I got to that, I did these. I thought I was killing the game. Mini DV tapes. I thought, man, it's small, compact. The quality was good for what it was at the time. I thought I was killing the game. Really wasn't doing much. Put these over to the side. Wow. But this was so awesome. That camera was so awesome that I ended up with 2 of them. Getting that work done. Yep. Then I went from there to that right there, the little Sony. So now we're finally shooting 720p. Move from that to the DSLRs.
Can I tell you something?
What the problem, brother?
Make sure you truly give him a real introduction. Introduce yourself, because he's not knowing.
Then from the DSLRs to this awesome Sony AX53. I'm going to do a vlog about this all by itself because this is an awesome camera. I've done some good work with this guy. I've fooled some people with this camera. I mean, literally. All the way up to what I'm shooting with today. I got a GH5, and this is my GH4. Most of the stuff I do is on one of these 2 cameras. The Panasonic GH4 changed the game for me, and at first I couldn't use it the way I wanted to use it. I thought I had the skills to like really utilize this camera and get the most out of it, but I wasn't even scratching the surface, so I ended up selling it the first time I bought it. And then I ran into one of my homeboys, Tim, and Tim was using a GH4 and getting like some awesome footage using the Zine lenses. And I had to go back and get another one. So here's the second one. Yep. GH4 and GH5s. Yeah, so on this channel, we're going to talk about a little bit about how I light, how I record sound, so that, you know, the way I record sound, if you need a couple of tips or tricks about how to record sound better, you know, and to just make things work. Like, everybody doesn't have, you know, money for the big boy equipment, you know, so you have to move in stages. And before I got all this stuff, all of this was a stage. So I want to be able to show everybody this is what I did. And so in that, you may see something that can help you. I'm able to tell stories really well. You know, like I love to film a situation and be able to get it into Premiere and chop it up. And I can control the narrative of how you feel about the story simply with the way I chop it up. You know? So, you know, I'll teach you a couple of tips and tricks on that too. But all that comes in time. I'll tell you how long I told you I was cutting since I used to put VCR to VCR. I had the first Adobe Premiere. I was working at Fox. I had the first, when Premiere first came out, I had the first copy. And I had a video show running on TV, actually, that I was cutting in the first version of Premiere. It was called the Southern MC Show. And it came on the WB in Jackson, middle of the night. And I cut it up on Windows 98. So anybody tell you you can't do it, what you got, or you feel like you got to step up to this camera or that camera or this software or this computer, I cut up a video show that was airing on TV in 1998. And I did it with Windows 98 and another camera just like this. I'm not going to say I'm brand new to this, but I'm brand new to trying to do it the correct way and to actually take time out and start to teach with it. And then another thing I'm going to do, you gotta watch the video. I'm going to compare this, the video from this, to the video off of this. This is going to surprise you. This is really going to surprise you. But even more than that, I'm going to compare the video from this to this. You will be surprised how far technology has come, but you'll be surprised how much you can still get done with this camera right here. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. Shout out to everybody that's taking a second out to check out my channel and what I'm doing. That's about it. God bless.